State lawmakers advanced a bill that aims to crack down on people who illegally sell or furnish consumable hemp. As Sabrina Wilson reports, the legislation also seeks to protect those under 21.
Hemp dominated some of the discussion before a Louisiana House committee.
This bill simply clarifies that this act applies to those who choose to operate outside the narrow legal pathway we've carved out for consumable hemp.
State Representative Laurie Schlegel of Jefferson Parish authored House Bill 36. She says her bill adds consumable hemp to the Louisiana Drug Dealer Liability Act.
This has nothing to do with possession. This has to do with the selling of products. You can't sell products that are approved in Texas and whatnot. Those don't fit our regulations. So if you're selling products that are outside of the regulations that we all put into place last year, then yes, you could do a civil remedy if somebody was harmed by that.
And it's designed to protect those under 21.
It also creates civil liability for anyone who sells these products to minors. We know THC is especially dangerous for kids and teens.
A forensic toxicologist bolstered her argument.
Cannabis exposure during this time, it alters your emotional regulation. It increases the risk for anxiety, depression, impulsivity, and ultimately psychosis later in life. These effects are not speculative. They're not poorly researched.
We're not banning legal regulated hemp. We made a narrow exception for products that follow the rules, but when someone steps out of that framework, they're selling a dangerous drug and should be treated that way.
It does not classify it as a Schedule 1. It simply adds it to the list of other drugs, which are Schedule 1 drugs, that are subject to a civil statute for civil action.
Obviously, the industry does not want minors using these products.
But Blaine Jennings, who said he's a former licensed hemp grower in Louisiana, calls it an overreach.
So again, if this is about protecting children, I believe there's plenty of rules in place that prevent us from selling. There's plenty of fines that have been implemented where if you're selling to a minor, you will get penalized.
The bill ultimately advanced out of the committee without objection and heads to the full House for consideration. Liz?